Hi, it's Dale here from Reedy's. We're just looking at the new Yamaha CLP-700 series. This video is just going to give you a quick overview of the whole range so you can kind of compare the different models and see which one might fit you a bit better. So we'll start with the 735. This is the entry to the range for this 700 series. So what you're getting as standard is you're getting a new Grand Touch S piano action, which is based on a grand piano, a little bit shorter in length than the full Grand Touch keyboard action, but still a really, really nice piano action. And there's all new CFX and Bosendorfer Imperial piano samples, and this goes across the range. All of these features that I'm telling you here will be on all the other models. It will just be the other models that will have extra upgrades on top. And it comes with the CFX and Bosendorfer binaural sample this time as well, so that's like a surround sound mode for when you're using headphones. It gives you a much better sort of tone, and also is a bit less taxing if you're sitting at the piano for a few hours. And again, new feature is the forte piano voices, which are basically based on the sort of old Mozart and Chopin pianos that they would use. That's what you can sort of load in with this piano and get that sort of old sound. These have all got the improved VRM, which is virtual resonance modeling. So that basically just gives you all the sort of tones that you get from a real grand piano. So all the string resonance and things like that really add to the sound of the piano. That's included on this one and all the ones we're just going to show you. So next, shall we move to the 745? So this is the next one up in the range. It's a slightly different cabinet, but the main upgrades with this one is you've still got the Grand Touch S keyboard action, but this one has wood on the white keys, which just gives you a little bit of a different feel when you're playing the piano, which is really nice. And it's also got a slightly better speaker system and amplification system, so it's a bit louder, sounds a little bit richer. And it's also got a really cool feature, which is wireless Bluetooth, so you can, if you've got an iPad or a smart device, you can pop that on the music stand and you'll be able to use all the features that are in the piano but with a touchscreen interface, which makes it a lot easier than using the small sort of menu section down there. So if we move up to the 775 next, so this one, again, slightly different cabinet design, a bit taller. This one's in the satin white finish. But the sort of main difference with this one is you're upgrading to the Grand Touch keyboard, so the full Grand Touch experience with this one, which is a slightly longer key, a different fulcrum point. It feels a little bit heavier and a little bit lighter in the same breath, so it's giving you a bit more expression with your playing. Again, wood on those white keys there. Again, same features as the previous model, but this one's got linear graded hammers. So what that means basically is that it's heavier down there and it's lighter up there, like it would be on a real grand piano. It's also got a GP response damper pedal down there, which again is just a bit more like the real thing in terms of a grand piano, and a nice touchscreen interface rather than the buttons that you get on the other models. So that in a nutshell is the 775. Obviously, of course, as you upgrade through the range, the speakers get a little bit better. You get a bit more volume from the piano, the tone's a little bit richer as you sort of step up the range. And the one over here we've got is the 765GP. The GP stands for Grand Piano. As you can see, it's a nice looking piano. It's basically the same spec as the 735, the one we looked at the beginning, but obviously it's in a really nice cabinet, and it also has a couple of the features from the 775 as well. So it's got the 88 key linear graded hammers, so heavier at the bottom, lighter at the top, and it's also got the GP response damper pedal on that as well. Again, the speaker system's slightly different to the 735, a bit of a better sound that you'll get from this one. So that's all we've got here today, but there is actually another model, which is the 785, which is the flagship of the new 700 series. And that one, although it's not here because these are all the first ones to land, so we haven't quite got the 785 one to show you just yet, but it's also got an extra 2 forte piano voices on there. So that's the Mozart and the Chopin one. There's a couple of extra ones in there. There's more voices in there, so you're creeping into sort of the CVP territory. So there's lots and lots of different voices, different drum kits in there. It's also got counterweights in the action, so that responds a little bit more dynamically like a real acoustic piano would. There's more songs, more lessons. Again, the speaker system's upgraded. That 785 has actually got a spruce speaker cone, so it's a bit more of an authentic tone from that one. And again, a slightly taller cabinet. In terms of finishes, this grand piano comes in polished ebony, polished white. The 785, which isn't here, comes in polished ebony, a satin black and a polished white. And the rest of them are available in 6 different colours. So there's polished black, there's satin black, rosewood, walnuts, white. So there's a full range of colours to suit every room, essentially, depending on where you want to put it in your home. So if you're interested in any of these pianos, if you want to buy any of these pianos, there are links in the description below for you to head out over to our website. You can purchase them there, or you can phone us up, send us an email, get on live chat there, ask us any questions which we might not have covered in this video or any of the other videos that we've done, and we'll be able to help you out.